Hi, my name is Amrish. You're watching Gourmet at Home. Today, I will be preparing a recipe which is inspired from Kerala, and the name of the dish is Meen Polichattu. The word Meen stands for fish, and Polichattu means roasted or grilled. Traditionally in Kerala, people prefer to use pearl spot fish for this recipe, which is abundantly available on the backwaters. You can use any white fish that is available locally during the season. In this recipe today I will be using sea bass. So let's start making the recipe of Meen Polichattu. The recipe of Meen Polichattu has got two parts. In the first part, we'll make the masala with onions, tomatoes, some curry leaves, green chili, powdered spices like turmeric, chili powder, peppercorns and tamarind. In the second part, we will season the fish with spices, we'll give a nice coat of rice flour, we'll fry the fish crispy and then we'll wrap it in a banana leaf and we'll finish it on the pan. So I will add approximately 2 tablespoons of oil. 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, 1 medium size chopped onion, half a teaspoon of salt, once the onions are soft, we will add 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic. At this stage, we will add crushed fennel seeds. Now once the onions are soft, we will add chopped tomatoes. I have used 1 medium sized tomato for this recipe. At this stage, I will add some water. And we'll continue the cooking on a slow flame. I have seen different versions of this recipe of Meen Polichattu, but the style of preparation is always the same. In some homes, they prepare Meen Polichattu with lot of black pepper in it. In some places, they prepare with more of tamarind. In some homes, they have their own spice blends which add a unique flavor to the Meen Polichattu. But in this recipe, we want to keep it very mild, very gentle, so you can enjoy the fish along with the regional flavors of Kerala. Onions and tomatoes are almost getting ready. So at this stage, I will put some chopped curry leaves. Now I will add 1 teaspoon of chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric and 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, or maybe you can add half a teaspoon more. After adding the powdered spices, I will add the tamarind water. Let's add some more spices to Polichattu masala, and here is the crushed black peppercorn powder. After adding the spice of pepper powder, let's add some sweetness of coconut milk in the masala. Now our Polichattu masala is ready. We will add some fresh coriander towards the end and adjust the seasoning with some more salt. Now the first part of the recipe is finished. Our masala is ready. Coming to the second part of the recipe, now we will season the fish with some spices and we'll give a dusting of some rice flour and besan, and then we'll fry the fish. I have cleaned the fish, put the incisions on both the sides so that all the flavors can enter the fish. First we'll season the fish with some salt. Then we'll add chili powder. After the chili powder, I will add some turmeric powder, coriander powder, ginger garlic paste, lemon juice, then we will add 2 teaspoons of gram flour and 2 teaspoons of rice flour. After marinating the fish, I will rest it for 15 to 20 minutes. In the meantime, I keep my pan ready for frying. When you are going to the market to buy a fish, there are certain points you should consider before purchasing a fish. The color of the skin should be shiny, it should not be slimy. It should be firm to touch, the eyes should be bulging, the colors of the gills should be red. There should not be a strong smell, there should be a mild smell of river water or sea water. In this recipe, I am using a sea bass, which is a long fish. At home, you can do the same preparation with a smaller or medium sized fish that fits your equipment. The oil is ready. Now we can start frying the fish. We need to be very careful while we are putting the fish for frying. We need to gently check the temperature of the oil. If we feel the oil is ready, we can slowly slide the fish in the oil. Now the fish is ready. We need to carefully remove the fish from the oil. Masala is ready. Fish is fried. Let's wrap the fish in banana leaf and finish the recipe in Polichattu style. I have splashed the banana leaf on the flame burner so that it's easy for me to wrap the fish in banana leaf. First I will spread the masala on the base. Then I will align it with some sliced onion, tomato, green chili, coriander leaves, some curry leaves and some lemon. A tablespoon of coconut milk. And now I will place the fish on the masala. I will repeat the same process again, starting with the masala, sliced tomato, onion, green chili, some ginger, coriander, curry leaf and coconut milk. Some lemon, and now we will carefully wrap the fish, gently pressing it from all the sides. Bringing the folds towards the side and then rolling the fish. After rolling the fish, we will transfer it on the pan, or you can do it on the grill also. The time for grilling the fish depends upon the size of the fish. This fish will take 8 to 10 minutes. If you have a smaller size fish at home, that may take 5 to 6 minutes. Also, you need to keep slowly rotating the fish in the pan so that there is even cooking from all the sides. And once the fish is done, you need to change the side. Now after the 8 minutes, the fish is ready. And this is the time we will transfer the fish on the serving platter. So this is the time we will trim the banana leaf from one side so that we can enjoy the flavors of the Meen Polichattu. I always prefer to open the fish from one side, otherwise you will lose on the temperature of the masala and the fish. We will squeeze some more lemon juice, some freshly chopped coriander. Now if you want to have more lemon, it's always on the side. This is one of the simple and humble recipe of grilled fish. It's all about right technique and good quality ingredients. I hope you enjoyed watching this recipe of Meen Polichatu. Looking forward to see you again in our next episode of Gourmet at Home.